What's up, bosses? Welcome back to Fat Boss Life, where I inspire plus size women to go after their boss dreams, even if they're doubtful. 833 853 5638. And that, my bosses, is the topic of today for SBA EIDL. So that is the new SBA Tier 2 phone number. That is a recent phone number. Up until this past week, I was using a whole totally different number to get directly to the Tier 2 customer service reps for SBA. Now, the number 833-853-5638 is a direct line to the Tier 2 operator. And of course, there are other ways that you can get transferred to a Tier 2, but that is a direct line. So you may be asking, what's the importance of reaching a Tier 2 as opposed to a Tier 1? So I asked that question for you. And I spoke to a representative this past Saturday on October the 9th with the SBA. They were a Tier 2 customer service representative, and they stated to me that Tier 2 customer service reps, they have access to get more detailed information on your EIDL loan information. So while they don't go in full depth, they can answer way more questions than the main number that the SBA has on their website to contact customer service. So they told me that the Tier 1 is more like for resetting a passcode and doing very basic tasks. But when it comes to asking questions about updates, asking questions about what is in your file, what they have uploaded that you uploaded, and they can confirm who was the last person you spoke to, who, if any, is a contact person that you have. They, my friend, can answer your questions. And that is, again, a Tier 2 operator. So that's really the basis of this video, is that, just that. You make sure that you take down that number, 833-853-5638. I will also link the older numbers that you used to use below in the description box. I will put something like disconnected or not working anymore. And also I can link the general number that the SBA has listed on their website for a customer service rep. Some last notes to take about calling a Tier 2 customer service rep from the SBA. From my experience, I have talked to several different Tier 2 representatives, and each of them has given me different answers, sometimes to the same question. So just have patience with all the reps, whether it's tier 2 or tier 1, because some things are subjective. It's subjective to maybe how they feel that day, how many calls they may have had to take. The information is there, and it just depends on if they want to dig for it or find it, or maybe they might be in the middle of something that's more important and they just want to get you off the phone. But I asked 2 reps on Saturday who for my loan officer's first and last name, because I didn't have that full name, the person that actually called me. And I didn't tell them they actually called me. I just said, who's my loan officer? And they stated, well, sorry, the first representative said that she could not give me that information. But she did confirm that she called me, and she made a note in my account. The second representative was able to give me the number. So the information is there. Just try and be as nice as possible. And if that representative is not willing to assist you in whatever information you're trying to get, just politely say thank you very much, hang up, and then try again. But again, as I always say, never give up. Never give up. If you're new to my channel, I'm Adrienne. And I first applied for the EIDL SBA disaster loan back in 2020. When I initially applied, I was denied due to credit. I was 1 point below the minimum that they wanted to accept. Shortly after, I filed a reconsideration for them to reconsider my loan application. And to date, till now, my file is still in reconsideration processing for over a year. It's going on a year and a half now. Back in July of this year, 2021, I did receive a $15,000 grant, free grant from the SBA. We're going to play like this is representative of $5,000. It ain't even a $5 bill, y'all. It's a $1. 5,000. 10,000. 15,000. Yeah. That's exactly what I received. $15,000 free business grant. It was amazing. And so I encourage you all to never give up. That is one of the big reasons I encourage you. Don't give up. And that is one of the big reasons that I'm here sharing my story. On October the 8th, 2021, which was just this past Friday, I received my first call from a small business association official loan officer. At this time, I am still waiting for the IRS to process my 2019 tax amendment, so the SBA can submit the form 4506T and actually get an updated and current copy of my 2019 tax transcripts. Until then, it don't seem like the SBA is going to move any more up the ladder. As long as they don't take me off of processing, and as long as they're patient with me, I'm happy. So make sure that you never give up. Just be patient and be respectful. This process it's not easy. You know, you're going to get exhausted. I have been exhausted. I have wanted to give up many times, but I just won't let myself do it, especially when I know that I'm right there on the brink. And that's the way it was with the grant. I was right there, and I just kept fighting, and I just kept saying, hey, I kept in contact with my congressperson. And finally, you know, my congressperson heard me and said, okay, we're going to do more than just checking in every 30 days for your congressional inquiry. We're going to do a little bit more and above. Let's see if we can extend our hand out and if anybody will listen, because you have been waiting since 2020. And I'll be doggone if somebody didn't contact me within 48 hours and the funding was there within a week. So it can happen, and that's why I'm not giving up for the loan. Make sure that you subscribe to our channel here on YouTube at Fat Boss Life. We also have a business page, Sugar Mama Cotton Candy, on Facebook, and we also have sugarmamacottoncandy.com. Share, like, comment, and until next time, love you, bosses. My public disclaimer is I do not give legal help. I am not a financial advisor or an accountant. I am not telling you to employ my methods. If you do, it's at your own free will. I am merely sharing my personal story with you, as well as my actions and my results or lack of.